Welcome back. In this video, I will be talking about how you can use the Ask AI section and the quick actions to quickly improve and iterate on your video script. My name is Felix Goenko, I'm the head of AI at Maekersuite, and we've been developing those script editing feature over the last month and have now finally released them. So let's say you've used the write script feature that Maekersuite offers to write your script. If you're not familiar with that yet, there's a video link below to how you can do that. And you've now got your written script. But of course, you will notice that there's probably a few things that don't quite match your speech patterns. Maybe this section is a bit longer than you'd like, and you'd like to condense it down to only the most important things. Or you might want to extend some information. So what you can do now is to highlight any part of text. So let's say the introduction, it's quite long right now, and we want to have it a little bit shorter and more to the point. We can go ahead and simply highlight the section with our cursor like this. Then hit the quick action button and click on Make Shorter. This will then pop up with a new window where our AI is rewriting this script section that you've highlighted to be a bit shorter. You then have a couple of different options, namely to insert it below the text, to replace the highlighted text with it, or to regenerate this section. So let's say we've read through it and we're happy with what it's done. In this case, we would simply use the replace button to replace our previous text with the shortened version. And there we go. We now have condensed down our introduction with just a few clicks. There are also a couple of other quick actions, namely check grammar and spelling. Let's say you've written the text by yourself and you would just like to get a little grammar and spelling check. It will go through the text and correct any mistakes you might have made. So let's say I forgot the H and spelled the Sony with a double Y, and maybe forgot the A. We can simply highlight this text and then click on check grammar and spelling. What's going to happen then is that it returns you the text with all the grammar and spelling fixed. We can again replace it, and there we go. All of our mistakes are now gone. The next option, make shorter, we've already explored. It allows you to condense down a section. Make longer will add some information to a section and expand on it. Then turn into script is really useful if you have a couple of bullet points. So let's say we have some information like best-selling camera in 2022, top 5 beginner camera based on The Verge, which is a journal, and let's say its main downside, bad battery. This is all made up, by the way. This is not actual information. We could highlight this, click on turn into script, and what we'd get back is a nice flowing section of text that contains all the information that we've put into the bullet points. So if we just click replace, we now have a section of text that talks about what we've just pointed out in the bullet points, and it just feels and reads like a script. So what we can then do as well is to translate our script into any language, and we can change the tone of the script. Rather than highlighting each section individually, if we don't highlight anything and use one of the quick actions, it will apply to the whole page. So let's say I would like to translate my whole script to French. I can just hit translate French without having highlighted anything. And as you can see, it will start rewriting everything in French, beginning with the introduction. All right. This should cover the quick actions mostly. The remaining thing is this Ask AI bar. The Ask AI bar allows you to ask it anything that you'd like to know as a free-form text. So let's say, for example, we would like to tell it specifically to make this sentence a bit more balanced. So we might say, make this sentence more balanced between positives and negatives, because we don't want our review to sound too one-sided. I can then simply hit this Ask AI button, and what's going to happen is that it then will start saying that it's a mix of positive and negative aspects, and will go into both sides. So you can use this freely to tell it whatever you like. The very last feature that I'd like to highlight is the quick action feedback. What the quick action feedback allows you to do is to highlight something, like for example your introduction, and click on feedback. It will then give you some ideas on how you can improve your script. So for example, it tells you that maybe you're not quite engaging your audience sufficiently. It tells you to focus more on highlighting key features. So talking about the real standout features that the camera has, and also build anticipation to make sure that viewers stick around, which are all very valid points of feedback. It also gives you some clear examples on how you can do this. So for instance, here, it tells you how you can highlight specific things about the camera. It tells you what you could use instead to make the introduction more engaging, and you can just choose whatever parts you like and copy and paste them in the text. So let's, for example, say that I want to replace this first section with what I got recommended. Just paste it in, and there you go. I hope this helps you understand how you can very quickly use those quick actions as well as the Ask AI bar to customize a pre-written script to match your exact expectations, and how you can really, within very few minutes, mold the script to exactly what you need. I hope this was helpful. I will see you in future videos. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.